London calling, the village of Ilmington, Warwickshire, England.
There's a little group of us gathered together in the ancient Manor House of Ilmington, a little village in the heart of England on the Cotswold Hills. We've been listening to the sounds of Christmas celebrations from all sorts of remote parts of the empire, and we're waiting now, as millions of others are waiting, to hear a message from His Majesty the King. At our beautiful old church, the village bell ringers are ringing out our Christmas peal as they've done from time immemorial. We hope as you hear these ancient chimes, you'll think of them as a greeting and as a message of goodwill to you all from the English countryside. These old fields and farmsteads have remained very unchanged for hundreds of years. And of all other times, Christmas is perhaps the time when our English families gather together most. We carry on with the old customs very much as we've always done. We've still got our mistletoe and our holly and our revelry and our carols, and we're singing one now. This old English Christmas of ours is perhaps the strongest tie we have between us and the empire, and we like to think that this is a link with you which the years will never change. Now I'm going to ask Walton Handy to speak to you. He's an old shepherd from the Cotswold Hills. I don't think he's ever been to London, and he told me the other day that he'd never seen the sea. Now, come on, Handy.
Where I stand used to be the old Dave barn. My granddad and my great-granddad used to thresh the corn. I was born 200 yards from here, and I've been a shepherd all my life, and I've taken many prizes with our old Cotswold Shepherd. My dad worked for 10 shillings a week and brought up 11 on us, and all alive and well today. I'm the only one left in the whole village, and I've a brother in New Zealand. And if by chance he has listened to I today, I wish he'd write to, for I haven't heard from him for many years. Perhaps he may remember the old words my dad had used to say to us. Do your best for one another. Make a life of pleasantry. Help a worn and weary brother, fighting hard against the strain. We used to have some merry Christmases in those days. Our Christmas pudding was a suet long roll, in which our mother used to push the plums in. And Christmas was a great time for the old mummers, and also for the dancers. My wife's dad used to play the old tabron pipe. I could tell you much more of our old Christmas customs, but my time is up. So goodbye, and a Merry Christmas from an old shepherd.
Thank you, Handy. Well, now the Empire's waiting for a message from His Majesty the King. And so, from this quiet English village of Ilmington, we bid you farewell. Now, Shepherd, just one last word.
In the name of Ilmington, a Merry Christmas to you all, and in the name of the Empire, God bless our gracious King.
On this Christmas day, I send to all my people everywhere my Christmas greeting. The day with its hallowed memories is the festival of the family. I would like to think that you who are listening to me now, in whatever part of the world you may be, and all the peoples of this realm and empire, are bound to me and to one another by the spirit of one great family. The Queen and I were deeply moved by the manner in which this spirit was manifested a month ago at the marriage of our dear son and daughter. My desire and hope is that the same spirit may become ever stronger in its hold and wider in its range. The world is still restless and troubled. The clouds are lifting, but we have still our own anxieties to meet. I am convinced that if we meet them in the spirit of one family, we shall overcome them, for then private and party interests will be controlled by care for the whole community. It is as members of one family that we shall today and always remember those other members of it who are suffering from sickness or from the lack of work and hope. And we shall be ready to do our utmost to befriend them. I send a special greeting to the peoples of my dominions overseas. Through them, the family has become a fellowship of free nations, and they have carried into their own homes the memories and traditions of the mother country. With them I bear in my heart today the peoples of my far distant colonies. The bond of the one spirit knows no barriers of space. If my voice reaches any of the peoples of India, let it bring the assurance of my constant care for them and of my desire that they too may ever more fully realize and value their own place in the unity of the one family. May I add very simply and sincerely that if I may be regarded as in some true sense the head of this great and widespread family, sharing its life and sustained by its affection, this will be a full reward for the long and sometimes anxious labors of my reign of well-nigh 25 years. As I sit in my own home, I am thinking of the great multitudes who are listening to my voice, whether they be in British homes or in far-off regions of the world. For you all, and especially for your children, I wish a happy Christmas. I commend you to the Father of whom every family in heaven and on earth is named. God bless you all.